Oh, hello, guys. I have a microphone. Anyway, welcome back. I love filming these videos and they've been doing really well. So I'm really happy they're helping you guys. Today we're going to be talking about why it's your world and we're just living in it. I'm going to start every video off the same, but if you take that as an excuse to be entitled or cocky or rude, leave. Because that's not what this video is about. That's not how you should be going through life. However, if you stick around, we are going to talk about literally the fact that it is your world. And I'm just living in it. This is my world and you're just living in it. At the end of the day, you woke up this morning as you. You'll go to bed tonight as you. You were born you. You will die you. You have never in your life been Bella Hadid. You have never in your life been Kylie Jenner. And you will never in your life be Kendall. That's just a fact. I don't make the rules. To me, I am myself. Right? To me, my mum is my mum. My sister is my sister. My brother is my brother. My friends are my friends. To my friends, I'm a friend. To my mum, I'm a daughter. I'm not me in their worlds. They are me in their worlds. You will always be you. No matter how much you want to be someone else, no matter how much you don't like being you, you are you at the end of the day. So why on earth would you not want to be the absolute best version of yourself? If you know that you're always going to be you and you are never going to be anyone else, why would you not try and feel your best, try and look your best, try and show up as your most confident self, love yourself? At the end of the day, if you can't even like yourself, how is anyone else meant to? It is your world and we are just living in it. You have so much opportunity. You can do anything you want. Realistically, if you're at work, if you're at school, you could just get up and leave, but you don't, right? Because you do value yourself, you value your education, you value money, as you should. But we need to stop acting like being ourselves is not good enough. Being smaller doesn't necessarily make you more bearable. You're the same human being regardless. Why would you not want to enjoy your own company? Screw everyone else. Who cares what anyone thinks? Because at the end of the day, you are you. They are not you. They will never be you. So it doesn't matter if they like you or not, because they will never be you. It shouldn't affect you. Knowing this information, I think you do just have to treat life like The Sims. It's a game. You have all the freedom in the world. You have all the choice in the world to choose what you think, what you do, how you act, how you treat people, who you are. Why would you not want to be the best version of that? Why would you not want to be confident? Why do you want to be shy? If you want to be shy, that's fine. If you want to be rude to people, that's fine. It's your world and we're living in it. You do whatever you want. But if you know that you will never be anyone else, why are you trying so hard to be somebody else when you could just be the best version of yourself, which is probably going to be better than everyone else? Obviously, the main thing of not wanting to be yourself is insecurity, right? Whether that comes from yourself, your internal beliefs, from other people, from things you were told as a child, whatever. If you're bullied, loads of aspects, right? But at the end of the day, that's all happened. You can't do anything about that now. If it's happened in the past, it's happened. All you can do is learn to reprogram your mind. You can learn to treat yourself well. If you can't treat yourself well, no one else is going to treat you well, because they're going to see that the respect you have for yourself is so low that they can walk all over you. If you can't respect yourself, nobody is going to respect you. If you can't love yourself, nobody is going to love you. If you can't be kind to yourself, no one's going to be kind to you, because they see how you treat yourself, the center of your whole universe. Of course they're going to walk all over you, because to them, you're just a side character. You're not the center of their universe. You're not the center of my universe, because at the end of the day, I don't wake up as you. I'm not the center of your universe. I'm just a girl on your screen. So with that, be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. If you're not in the mood for it that day, that is fine. But you can't wake up every day and wait for the time to pass, because you're just gonna die. What's the point in wasting every single day trying to belittle yourself, feeling insecure in yourself, trying to be liked and trying to be accepted, when you're not accepting yourself, you're not liking yourself, and that's why you're relying so heavily on all these other opinions that don't matter. That don't matter, because who are you taking to the grave? It's not them. I promise you it's not them. If people care that much, they see you as a competition or they see you as a threat. That's just how it goes. I've never in my life looked at another girl and thought, oh, I don't like her lips, because I've never been insecure about my lips. However, guys, my nose now, I can't lie, she's thriving. Subliminals work. But let me tell you, when I was younger, I had the ugliest nose in the entire world. I wanted nothing more than a nose job. Nothing more than a nose job. I started saving up for a nose job. It was ridiculous. When I was insecure about my nose, it was the first thing I'd notice about other people. If I was going to be mean, it was the first thing I'd point out. Why? Because I was insecure. It wasn't about that person. It was about me and my insecurities. When my relationship was shit, I would look at other people's relationships and be like, oh, at least there's a shit. Why? Because it's a competition. Because in my mind, it's a threat. Because my life isn't going as smoothly as I want. If your life is going as smoothly as you want, you won't see anyone as a competition. And if their life is going smoothly, they won't see you as a competition. But if they do, be so flattered. Because I swear to God, the only reason they're talking about you this much, they're thinking about you this much, they're talking behind your back is because they care. They care what you're doing. They care how you're showing up. And they feel so bad about themselves that they want to bring you down because they can see you're doing well. They want to feel better about themselves by bringing other people down and making other people feel worse about themselves. If you literally understand you are you, you will never be anybody else. No matter how hard you try, you will never be anyone else. This is not Freaky Friday. And at the end of the day, they even switch back. You are always going to be you. So who cares? Who cares if they've said something behind your back? You know that wasn't true. You know that didn't happen. Who cares what anyone else thinks? At the end of the day, if you stoop down to that level, they're proving their point of, oh, she's a bad person. Oh, she can't do this. Why? Because you've let them. All these things are in your control. You can't control what people say, but you can control how you respond to it. Let that sink in. You can't control what other people are going to do. You can't control what other people are going to think. You can't control what other people are going to say. You can only control yourself. It is your world, and we are just living in it. They are the side character in your world. When does the side character ever become the main focus of the story? They're not the main character. They're the side character. Otherwise, they would be the main character. Don't let them. They're not the main character. At the end of the day, people are going to talk about you the most when you're the most successful. People will kick you when you're down, but people will kick you even more when you're up because they're jealous, because they're insecure, and because it's not about you. It's about how they feel about themselves, and it's them projecting. Don't let them be the main character. If other people are making you feel a type of way, just know that's exactly what they want. We can't be giving our enemies what we want, guys. Come on, not in 2025. There is no point stressing about side characters and little interludes that come into the story when you are literally there the whole time. You are there the whole time. They are there for a temporary amount of time. Whether that's at school, whether it's a bully, a parent that you don't get along with, whether it's a teacher, a cousin, who cares what they think? I'm not saying that whatever they say isn't going to necessarily affect you. That's how our brains work. One bad word, of course it pisses me off. Especially if it's not true. Because why are you making stuff up? Now other people are thinking it's true. At the end of the day, if you go around trying to prove yourself to people, you're more likely to prove that whatever they're saying is right about you. Because if they say you're a person that loves to talk about them, and you go around saying like, oh, I don't talk about her, you're talking about her. If there's one person, all right, and they're going around and they're saying that you're rude, why would you go acting pissed off? And why would you go acting sad about it? Because then you are gonna be rude. That person can go around and say as much as they want, but people will believe the facts. If they're hearing one thing and they haven't seen otherwise, of course they're gonna believe it. They've got nothing else to compare it to. Whereas if they're hearing one thing, but they're seeing you're a nice person, and they're seeing you're kind, and they're seeing you're confident in yourself, why would they believe it? They can see for their own eyes. People like to think for themselves. Whereas like I said, if they say you're rude, and then that's getting you down and you're being rude because of it, that's proving their point. People will only try and get you down to bring themselves up. And realistically, it doesn't bring them up. It just brings you down to their level. Don't be on their level. It is your world, and we are just living in it. You need to treat every single day like it's a new game. You wake up in the morning, you get dressed, you brush your teeth. One day, cool, you might want to stay in bed all day. That is absolutely fine. That's your day. But if you've got a job interview, get up, get ready, say your affirmations, hype yourself up, understand that they want you. They're trying to fill a role, and you are the person for that role. They're looking for you. You are the main character. If you've got school, cool, you might not want to be there. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be there for the full 8 hours. Why waste it? Why sit there complaining and daydreaming? Bro, you're gonna be there anyway. I promise you, days feel so much better when all the negatives you can find a positive in. When anything that goes wrong, you can find a lesson from it. There is no point complaining about the things you can't control. There is no point stressing what other people think. At the end of the day, you are in control of more than you think. You can't control the fact you have to go to school. You can control your thoughts about it, your feelings about it. You're not there forever. I know when you're there, it feels like forever. You're not. Looking back, the lessons I enjoyed, the teachers had a big part to play in it. Their job is to teach you. They are the teacher in your story. They're not the main character, so don't let them get you down. But if you have a good teacher, you think positively about a subject, right? And you do well because you enjoy it. You need to be at a point where you can go into those lessons that are so bad, where the teacher hates you and they yell at you, and be delulu enough to think you enjoy it. At the end of the day, you don't have to, but you have to find the positive so that you can find it bearable and you can remember what you've learned. because you need to take something away from it. If you don't feel good in yourself, you need to figure out why. Is it because someone else is saying something? You don't like the way you look. Why don't you like the way you look? Other people look like this. Why does that make them better than you? Chances are it's not the way they look, it's the way they act. How many times have you seen someone who's really confident and everyone thinks they're really pretty and you're like, oh, but I don't think they're that pretty? It's the confidence that makes them pretty. Guys, the sooner you realize that you are never going to be anyone else, the sooner you want to show up for yourself, because you've got no one else to show up for. If you can find the positives in the negatives, if you can find the good in the bad, it's going to be so much easier to accept yourself and to like yourself than it is if you're constantly complaining about why you hate your life and why you hate your job and why school is so long and why none of your friends are respecting you. And oh my God, you have the control. You can choose who to be friends with. At school, there might not be friends that you want to be friends with, but you're not going to be there forever. At the end of the day, have some self-respect. Bro, this is coming from a girl that couldn't leave her ex-boyfriend. Have some self-respect. I learned it the hard way. You're always going to learn it the hard way if you don't just understand that you will always be you. You will never be anyone else. You can't control what your ex does. You can't control who he sleeps with or what he does after you've broken up. Even when you're together, you can't control what he does. At the end of the day, you are you. You are not them. You can't control anyone but yourself. You can control the way you think. You can control the way you act. So there's no point stressing about other people, about people's opinions, about the weather, about what grades you're getting, because at the end of the day, you have control. I have ADHD and dyslexia. I didn't get diagnosed until last year. I went through school, not with the best grades, not with the worst grades. I'm doing fine. It doesn't matter about your grades. It doesn't matter what set you're in school. As long as you're happy within yourself, as long as you know that you're being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, that is enough, and that is absolutely perfect. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do, because at the end of the day, they are not you. Obviously, there's other factors, right? If you go for a job interview, I'm not saying you can control that you can get the job. You can control how you present yourself. You can control how you show up. You can show up as your most confident, best self and have prepared for it because you care about it. But you can't control whether they take you on. You can't control whether they think you're right for the role, or if they like you. You can't. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. If you didn't get that job, it's not for you. If you don't get those grades, it's not for you. If you didn't get that house, it's not for you. And something better is coming, because something better always happens to the main character. The good things are always coming to the main character. How many times have you seen a film and the main character is through the trenches? They're going through it. And yet at the end, it's all fine and it all worked out perfectly. And this happened so that this could happen, and this happened so that this could happen, all the time. Unless you're watching some like American Horror Story. The main character is the main character for a reason. My friend told me this quote the other day, and I'm gonna quote it really badly, but it's something along the lines of, it will be good in the end, and if it's not good, it's not the end. Life is meant to be good. You weren't put here to suffer. No matter how many religions tell you you were not put here to suffer, okay? That is not the point in life. If you look at most religions, if people think that the point in life is suffering, it's not. The point in life is letting go. The point in life is to just chill the fuck out. Because bro, we're so stressed about how this person's gone viral on TikTok and why I haven't, and why this person's got clear skin and I don't, and how they can afford this and I can't. Who cares? You're not them. You will never ever be them. Stop stressing about what you can't control. You're the main character. The best things always happen to the main character. Start acting like it. One final point, if you want to act like the main character, listen to good music. Turn off Nobody Gets Me by SZA. Turn off Open Arms. I know it's great music, but girl, it's not doing you any good. It is great. I love SZA. But put on some Cardi B. Put on Glorilla. Put on Nicki. Bad Gal Riri. Music will really change the way you think about yourself. Stop listening to Anxiety by Doechii. I know it's a banger, but you're triggering your anxiety. The music you listen to, the words you tell yourself, straight in here. Anxiety, somebody's watching me. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear, bitch, better have my money. Oh, guys, listen to good music. Listen to hype music. Hype yourself up every day, because you are the main character. Nobody else. Start acting like it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has helped you guys, and I really, really appreciate you guys for watching, because these are my videos to film. So if you have any questions or you have any topics that you want me to talk about, let me know down below. I would appreciate if you subscribed. You don't have to, but the button's there. And yeah, love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video.